I know Lightfall just dropped and there's 100 weapons you're chasing that are part of the seasonal grind or the Neomuna grind, but I have to talk about Autumn Wind. I'll go back to all those other guns immediately after this, but it's too good to ignore. If you aren't familiar with it, this weapon is the new Crucible drop, like the Blowout and Out of Bounds before it. But this one's special, and I think the gameplay is going to prove that without me even saying a single word. But that would also make for a really weird video, so I'll probably say some words. Stick around, you'll see why this thing demands your attention. But with all this grinding and long hours, you better believe I've been rocking my GMG performance glasses to help with all the eye strain. I don't know about you guys, but eye strain is a serious occupational hazard for me. I mean, think about it. You wake up in the morning, you browse your phone before getting going, and then you go to work, you're likely looking at a screen there. You come home, you watch a show with your partner, maybe you squeeze in some gaming before bedtime. Now that is a metric butt ton of blue light. And frankly, all those bright neon signs on Neomuna ain't helping much either. So too much blue light can make your eyes itch and feel tired, can cause headaches, even delay falling asleep. Now I know the pain of experiencing migraines from too much screen time all too well. But luckily, GMG Performance eyeglasses were made specifically for people like you and me. Now these are like a Cabal Centurion shield, protecting you from blue light to help reduce eye strain, promote good eye reaction time, protect your vision quality in extended sessions online, and most importantly, help you get the rest that you need when you're done. Now, I wear the optimizers. I've had these for years now, and they've never broken or let me down. In fact, I liked them so much, I ended up buying another pair for a friend of mine who was struggling with headaches while we were gaming together. True story. And GMG is offering a ridiculous deal for the launch of Lightfall. It's a massive 40% discount until March 5th at 11:59 p.m. Pacific time. So stop what you're doing and use my link right now, because the link is the only way that you get that deal. So that link is in the description and in the pinned comment, so you can't miss it. So get on it right now, and I'll get back to Destiny. Alright, the Autumn Wind. This is one of those rare times where a gun has solid base stats, but also has a cracked perk pool on top of it. It's like the third axiom in that regard for me. But the Wind is a rapid fire frame pulse rifle. It has a 0.8 second optimal TTK with 7 to the head, 2 to the body. That's a forgiving and easy 3 burst right there. The last time a rapid fire frame pulse was legitimately meta was probably the Peace of Mind. And this one competes. It actually has slightly better stats in most areas, but the one thing that sets Peace of Mind apart is that zoom value. Peace of Mind has an 18 zoom with that large, kind of cluttered scope on the top, but the Autumn has 17 zoom, but the trade-off here is that it's completely unobstructive holographic sights that hover over the rail of the gun. It allows you to fully see all of your peripherals for far better awareness, and I absolutely love that. The Autumn Wind has 32 range, 47 stability, which is great, 25 handling, 34 reload, 80 aim assist, 63 recoil direction, and a large mag size of 37. Like I said, base stats, very solid for this thing. But what really sets the Autumn Wind apart is the perk pool. It's not a pool, it's an ocean, so buckle up. In the first column, we've got Rangefinder. Right off the bat, we're starting strong. Rangefinder on rapid fires are amazing, always exceptional perk. More zoom means more range, means more built-in stability, means more spamming shots without the weapon going wildly out of control, so you can't go wrong there. Next is Heating Up. Always a great perk for pulses, especially after a kill. You've got a plus 20 buff to your recoil direction, plus 15 stability, and a huge buff to your accuracy cone. When this perk is active, honestly, it just doesn't even seem fair. Like, you actually have to try to miss shots. Next is Tunnel Vision. Great perk. Reloading after a kill gives you boosts to aim assist and accuracy while also increasing your ADS strafe speeds. Then you've got Killing Wind. You know I'm a huge fan of this perk. After a kill, you've got 5 seconds with plus 50 stability, plus 40 handling, plus 20 range, and an additional buff to your damage fall off distance. Like, it's insanely good. And it's what you're seeing in the background gameplay as well. I'll be sure to show my full roll on screen for you so you know what I'm rocking there. Next up is Slideways. Slide right as you're going into an engagement and you'll reload a portion of the magazine. You'll get plus 20 stability and plus 20 handling for 3 seconds. So that's likely the whole duration of the fight. So that's never a bad pick. Then you've got Demolitionist, good for grenade builds and getting energy back. Perpetual Motion, which is easily a top tier perk for primaries in particular. Being in movement will give you considerable boosts to your stability, handling, and reload speeds. Pugilist is next, good for melee builds. Offhand Strike is not really the play for a pulse in my opinion, but you can definitely leverage it from time to time. Hot Swap is a pass for me on this pulse. Perfect Float gives you flinch resistance and airborne effectiveness. Only mid-tier on a pulse, I would say. And finally, Envious Assassin, which overflows your mag as you're getting kills with your other gun. Again, a pass for me in PvP. But, holy cow, you have so many incredible options in that first slot. You've got Rangefinder, Heating Up, Tunnel Vision, Killing Wind, Slideways, Perpetual Motion, all of which are going to give you enormous boosts to the weapon's overall stats and ease of use. This whole first column should be all about cranking the stats on the gun up to 11 so you can start chaining damage with the second column, or you could double down and enhance the stats even more. So let's move on to that second column now. Thresh, pass on it. Headseeker, great perk now with extra precision damage kicking in organically and helping you win more fights. Swashbuckler works great on close quarters weapons, but is a pass for me on a pulse since there are better damage options out there. Speaking of which, you've got Rampage up next, which gives you a 10% damage boost after a kill as opposed to Swashbuckler's 6.7. This stacks up to 3 times, giving you 21% and then 33% more damage at max stacks. And that happens a few times in this video, by the way, if you're watching the gameplay. At one stack, I go from 24 to the head up to 27 to the head instead on the second guy, and I have Killing Wind helping me with that second guy too, so I can take duels from way downtown. 27 to the head means I need 1 less bullet to kill somebody, shortening my overall TTK. I'm definitely a fan of Rampage on mine. Then we've got Moving Target, always great for pulses. As you're dueling and strafing, you're going to get big help for your aim assist and some movement speed boost too. Then you've got Vorpal Weapon, which is good when it matters, but overall a pass for me. Multi-kill clip, a fantastic choice here because 1 kill gets you 17% more damage on reload, which drops this down to a 7-bullet kill, and that's wonderful. Then you've got Frenzy, not a bad perk at all. Being in combat for a while gives you 15% more damage and a lot more reload speed and handling. Then there's Adrenaline Junkie, good with grenade builds like Ahamkara. Elemental Capacitor is a crazy strong perk depending on your class. I recommend it if you're on Void with a pulse for that plus 20 stability. Then there's Harmony and Focused Fury. I'm going to pass on those, although Focused Fury does have some good potential in 6s with a pulse rifle, so maybe worth a try. Whew, holy cow. I know that was a lot. It really was. But you see what I'm saying? The perk pool here is juiced out of control. So many amazing combinations in there. If you play PvP at all, you're probably going to get a handful of really good Autumn Wind drops this season, especially if you start resetting your rank and getting extra perks to drop with it. It's all about using the perks to ramp up the base stats and then ramp up the damage output. Once you do that, this thing is going to be a melting machine, especially in 6s. So try it out, let me know what you think. Thanks as always for watching the video, and please feel free to leave a like on it if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for additional Destiny 2 Lightfall content, and be warm and well fed, my friends. I hope to catch you in the Crucible.